Hello, lovelies, and welcome to another video. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Lily. I am a 25-year-old cash budgeter and stuffer. I'm currently living with my boyfriend and our 4 dogs in our first home together, and we are really just trying to get a handle on our finances and our lives. So if any of that sounds like content that may interest you, I hope that you consider hitting that subscribe button and sending some support my way. But happy Salary Sunday, everyone. Today we are here to budget out our very first week of income for the month of November. Yes, before we get into anything, I do know that it is still technically October. The last week of October's calendar income is going to go towards the first week of November's bills. It ends up working out so that we get 5 paychecks in December. That's all I'm saying. So anywho, we are going to jump right in. This is the first month where we're starting fresh with our new budget plan, and I am so excited. I'm not going to pull it out because I can't. It's like really stuck on there and I don't want to mess things up. But these are my bills and these are the weekly amounts, monthly amounts, and so on. So I do have 2 new categories that we're adding to the budget this month. I'll get into that in just a second, but first things first, we need to start off with my income. So for that, I need to check my Etsy seller. Actually, this is in black, isn't it? Okay, so today I am filming this is Sunday. By the way, my shop is on sale until the end of the night tonight. I think I did a flash sale for over the weekend. So if you're interested in anything, my shop is linked in the description. But as of right now, we have, whoa, that's crazy, $504 that we have made from Etsy, and then my full-time job paid me $600. So 600 plus 504 gives us a grand total of $1,104 that we are working with. That is amazing. Again, this is preliminary. If I get orders throughout the rest of the day today, then we could be working with more. And if I don't get any more orders until like first thing Monday morning, then we could be working with less. So it's really up in the air. But for right now, this is what we're working with. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is determine what I need to leave in the bank. Now, that bottom sticky note that I had shown you before, that lays out all the auto draft subscriptions. So something else that I started doing is, you guys should be familiar with how I have a $20 a week auto draft into my Roth IRA account, and $3 goes to my Ally savings account in just a core savings. It's like a buffer. But I also initiated now weekly $5 Ally transfers as well to Christmas, to try to, because I'm struggling in Christmas right now, and I had done my best to save at the beginning of the year when I could, but I want to make sure I have a little bit to fall back on. Like 52 times 5, that'll give me an extra $260 on top of whatever we're able to set aside from our normal paychecks. So Schwab and Ally went from $23 to $28 a week. That is just auto drafted, automatically comes out of our paychecks. And then for subscriptions, my art list is 15 and my stamps.com is 20. So that is 35. 28 plus 35 is 63. So we are leaving $63 in the bank out of the budget from what we are pulling out in cash. So I am just going to, our budget is $1,104 minus 63. So officially we have $1,041 to work with. Now, the next important thing that we need to do is account for taxes. Etsy does not take taxes out when they pay you, so I need to account for that. I try to do 30%, so 504 times 0.3 is 151. I'm going to round that down to 150. For taxes, And now, before I add anything else, I am going to fill in my bills. I showed you guys that before. I'm going to show you the process of how I found those numbers. So if you missed a while ago, I told you guys about my new budget plan. My boyfriend and I kind of readjusted our bills. So now instead of paying half of everything, he is paying the majority of the mortgage, and then I am paying what's left of the mortgage and the utilities. So I'm able to save a little bit of money and pay down my debts. I have more debts and expenses than he does, and he makes considerably more than I do. So that's how we figured things out. So my total mortgage payment that I am responsible for is $323. So divided by our 4 paychecks is $80.75. So I am going to stuff $81. My internet bill is $82 a month. Divided by those 4 paychecks is $20.50. So $21 a week. My electric bill varies, but in order to build up a buffer in there, like last month it was only $150, but before it has been over $200. So just to be safe going into winter with our pellet stove and our heat and everything, I try to save $250 every month. So divided by our 4 paychecks is $62.50. So $63 will go into electric this week. Heat and water and sewer, for both of those, I try to budget to save. Actually, wait. Did I? Why do I feel like before I had, maybe not. Okay, sorry, I'm thinking out loud. So heat and water sewer, I try to save $100 a month. So obviously 100 divided by 4 is 25. So these each get 25 a week. My phone bill is 60. Divided by 4 is 15. Now here is one of my new categories. I have been accounting for my gym membership auto draft, our big one that Austin and I share, because we were paying half, but now I'm just covering the whole thing. So that's $85. And to have that full $85 come out of my paycheck, which it's going to have to next week, because I'm obviously not a month ahead right now, so I'm trying to do that. But I will say we are considering canceling that gym membership because we are trying to make a little at-home gym situation. We have a treadmill and he wants to buy this like ridiculous, like a Smith machine, maybe. I don't exactly know. It's like a whole cage of like everything. So we'll see. That's his thing. He's doing it. But for now, I am responsible for that 85. So that's just a lot to come out every week. So I'm trying to implement that as like a bill. So next month I should have that. So divided by the 4 paychecks is $21.25. So we'll do 22. And then whatever we overstuff throughout the month, that last paycheck of the month, I can just stuff less and reach our goal. My car registration gets $5 a week until that is fully funded. My car insurance, now I did the math off camera, and I only need to stuff $25 a week in order to fully fund this by the end of January, and it renews in February. But with that being said, I kind of want to get ahead a little bit. So instead of doing 25, I'm just going to do $30 at least this week. If the budget is super, super, super tight another week and I can't do it, I'll just do the 25. But for now, hopefully we'll be a week or two early on saving that. My Sam's Club membership is fully funded, so I am not going to stuff anything from there. $500 a month is for my student loans, personal and federal. So divided by 4 is $125. So that gets $125 a week. Best Buy is $350. That is what I'm trying to pay at the end of this month. Divided by those 4 paychecks is $87.50. So 88. I could just round it up to 90, but we'll see what we have to work with after. So care credit this month is $550 divided by 4 is $137.50, so $138. And then my credit cards, I do $100. Actually, you know what? Should I try to do $150? You know what? I'm gonna do it. Instead of doing, actually, let's do $125. Let's do $125. So I'll do We're gonna do 120 for an even 30. So instead of doing $25 a week, we'll do 30, and hopefully that'll be a little bit extra to push on there. So now I'm gonna total up our bills just so that every time we add, we don't have to do it all. Okay, I got 668. I am gonna double check. Do I even need to say it? Double check your math. Okay, 668, perfect. So our budgetable income is 1,041 minus 150 for taxes minus 668 for bills gives us $223 left to work with for what we are, you know, gas and groceries, and then sinking fund savings and back into the business. So first things first, I'm gonna put I'm gonna put 10 towards shipping. I'm gonna do $1 into equipment because I don't need anything there right now. I'm also gonna do $1 into giveaways for right now, and then supplies will get supplies can get, let's do 30 for right now. We'll see. So I'm at 181. I'm tempted to just take like 9 to get rid of that 1 and put it into the baby binder. Let's just do that. Oh wait, I guess my math was off. Sorry, that was really dumb of me. 11 is what I should put, but do I want to? Yeah, 11. Okay, let's go up to my wallet here. Let's give myself $30 for gas, and let's put our normal $5 into miscellaneous. Now, another category that I actually have the envelopes here. We'll put these in at the end, but I have my gym one and a little breakfast one because I find myself wanting to get breakfast in the morning on my way. I'm very bad at making myself breakfast in the morning, not gonna lie. So I'm not a huge breakfast person, like breakfast foods person, so it's tricky for me. So I feel like if I budget myself to buy things that I know I'm gonna want to buy, then, or know I'm gonna want to eat, it'll make me want to eat more because I need to eat more to like fuel myself. But at the same time, the budget is tight this week. I do want to put things into savings. I don't want to. Let's give myself, is that grammatically correct? I don't know. It's just what's coming out. I'm going to put 50 into groceries and then we'll come back to breakfast. Actually, let's do 10. Let's do 10. Okay. That gives me like 2 $5 breakfasts throughout the week. I think that's okay for right now. 75 left. Let's see. I do want to start my new savings challenge. I am just going to do a little mini one for the rest of the year before we do our like monthly, yearly one. And I printed it out and I got it all laminated and ready, and then I totally lost it. I think it just got misplaced in the shuffle when we redid my office, like moving everything out and back in. I probably threw it away. So I need to reprint it, but I'll pop a picture up on the screen. It is my Dachshund one, and I got a bunch of colorful permanent markers, so I'm gonna do the white one that you like fill in, and we'll go from there. I kind of want to start with, like, I don't want to just start with 5. Let's do 15 because I know there's a 15, so let's just do that. We have 60 left. I think I need to help out my sinking funds a little bit, so let's do 25 into the dogs because they're gonna need food probably next week, and I want to account for that so I don't pull too much out before the groom. I'm gonna say, I'm just gonna go nothing in auntie, nothing in personal, nothing in car care, nothing in Christmas for this week because we only got 35 left and we're already putting 5, so that makes me feel better. I want to say let's do, oh goodness, see, this is so hard. You have the freedom to put the money wherever you want it to go, but working with that zero-based budget, it gets like you really agonize over where that last dollar goes. Like, it's crazy. We have 35. I'm gonna put 5 into manifest. And then I feel like the smart thing to do is to just put the rest into emergency and home emergency. But I'm just so... Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take 10 away and I'm gonna put 5 into medical and 5 into household, and then 10 into emergency and 10 into home emergency. And I'm gonna promise myself on camera, hopefully, just in case I have to break that, that if I end up making more, I will put more towards emergency and home emergency. And if I make enough, I'll put a little bit more towards the rest of these, maybe like $1 into each of them if it works out. But okay, so 50, 60, 70, 80, 95 is in my wallet. 150, 60, 70, 80, 192 is in there. 25, 30, 5 is going towards our sinking funds. And then 10, 20, 30, 45, 56 is going into savings. So let's just check. 95, 668, 56, 35, and 192. Okay, I don't know. Maybe I just added something wrong, but we're 5 over. So I will take that 5 out of medical because sure. The only reason I was stuffing medical is because well, obviously I should just stuff it normally, but I have a monthly bill that's coming out for the next 6 months or 5 months, whatever. And that I have planned for that all to come out of my YouTube paychecks at the end of every month, and then whatever's else I'm able to save throughout the month. So I know that's handled from YouTube, but I'm just gonna go with it. So 95, 668, 56, 30, and 192 gives us $1,041. Beautiful. So if any changes to the income happen between now and the time that you see me do cash stuffings, I will just do that off camera. And then I will split all of this up between our 2 cash stuffings, and that is what you will see me cash stuff. But yeah, that is how I budget my paychecks. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up. Leave a yellow heart in the comments to show your support for the channel. And of course, subscribe. Tuesday, we're coming right back and we are starting fresh for the first paycheck cash stuffing of November. If you missed it, for the past few days, I've had videos go up Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and now today. We had our YouTube paycheck cash stuffing. We had our Etsy paycheck cash stuffing. We had our bill exchange. And so if you missed any of it, it's all up there. But yeah, with all of that being said, thank you guys so much for sticking around with me. And I hope that you have a fantastic rest of your day, week, month, year. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.